Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for another Pokemon GO update here on the channel. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know the last update came roughly about a week ago, in which I began the Jirachi special research, if I could pronounce it properly, the 1,000-year slumber. As you can see on screen, I have completed step 4 of 7. I did capture the 50 Psychic and Steel Pokemon. I did get myself 10 Pokemon powered up, and I sent 10 gifts to friends. Before we claim any of this, though, let's show you some more updates in the game. Some kind of cool things that have been happening. Well, first of all, I guess... Well, let's talk about this here. We got us Azelf. There was the Azelf... Azelf in my region, but in other parts of the world, Mesprit and Uxie were available in the Legendary Raid Hour of today. This is currently Wednesday, the 29th? 8th? Anyways, one of those days. But yeah, so it was Wednesday, we did our Legendary Raid Hour, which was really good. I had a research task to win 2 raids, and that was basically the only one I could accomplish, because I have to hatch like 4 more eggs and get a bunch more candy walking my buddy. So fortunately I was able to do 2 raids. Only caught the 1, but hey, it's an Azelf. And I did find myself a nice new shiny. I did share this on my Twitter and Instagram. I was did I say I was feeling under the weather? I've been feeling under the weather. It wouldn't be a Professor Chaz channel if I wasn't feeling under the weather, correct? Basically. But right near my house, right outside, I found a Bronzor, and I thought, hey, Psychic Steel type, I need that for Jirachi. Turns out, I need it for the shiny collection. Patina here is not too bad, actually. I forgot. Check this. Max defense. The other stats are, but it's not bad. A max stat on a random shiny. And as you can see at the top of the list, I got a couple of Meltan because it was taking forever to get those Psychic and Steel type Pokemon. Whew. But somebody on Twitter pointed out there's the Meltan, well, let's call it the right thing, the mystery box that gives you Meltan. And they seem to still spawn 20 Meltan, which was very useful. I did manage to complete the last of that task tonight. Now, again, before we claim this, there has been an update in the game. It's been pushed out today. Turns out a number of people that were taking part in the Legendary Raid Hour, partway through some of their raids, the game shut down and said they had to update to continue playing. The update, as you can see if you go to the Pokedex, includes the grayed out symbol to the far right at the top of Unova. That is right, Gen 5 is getting ready to roll. If we scroll down to Gen 5, you'll see it doesn't exist. But that's because the Pokemon are not available just yet. They will be very soon. What is it? The 3rd week of September is when we're going to start seeing some in the wild, hatching from eggs, and Clink appearing in raids. I like how no Pokemon are showing up on the screen. Doesn't that look amazing? That's great for a visual. And we're done. And is there anything else to mention? Let me just do a quick skim through the news and see if there's anything worth mentioning. Well, the only thing that I could say, excuse me, again, feeling under the weather, is here in Canada, Montreal to be specific, we have our first Canadian Pokemon GO Safari Zone. Guess who's going to be there? Many people but me. Can't afford the trip, but they do say, if you can't join them in Montreal, fear not, trainers across Canada may encounter many of the Pokemon featured at the Safari Zone. In addition, Yanma will appear more frequently globally. Usually that means we're going to see the shiny Yanma put into the game, and that's one of the cool ones. It's basically, I believe the green stays the same, or at least very similar, but the red cards turn blue, which is pretty decent. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what all happens there, and for everybody who is going to the Pokemon GO Safari Zone in Montreal in September 20th to the 22nd, let me know in the comments if you're going, and if you come back to the video afterwards, tell me how did things go for you. Of course, if you don't come back, that's cool. Let me know on Twitter or Instagram. How did things go for you there? Alright, I think, without any further ado, I want to see what Step 5 of the 1,000-Year Slumber is all about. 2,500 experience for those 50 Psychic or Steel Pokemon. 2,500 for powering Pokemon 10 times. 2,500 for sending 10 gifts. Why did I have to breathe for that? That's easy. Anyways, let's get ourselves a Charge TM, a Premium Raid Pass, and a Fast TM. I'll take all that good stuff. Alright, what do you say? Good work, Chaz. With the help of your research, I've been able to decipher more of this ancient text. It says that when the mythical Pokemon awakens, it will grant any wishes written on notes attached to its head. Interesting. Another interesting tidbit. If this Pokemon senses danger, it will fight without awakening. Ooh. Up for a trainer battle, Chaz? If the battle causes any reactions nearby, I have sensors set up to detect them. It might seem like a long shot, but I have a good feeling about this. So we have to battle a team leader 3 times. That's not bad. Win against another trainer 7 times. It's not bad either. And win 5 raids. Well, excuse me. I am glad to say that I recently did purchase the Ultra Box, which does come with some premium raid passes. So I'm good there. Let me just see how much I have remaining. I used 1 to fight an Azelf. I got that free one just now from the special research. Very cool. And we'll just do a quick recap again here. So battle team leader 3 times. Win against another trainer 7 times. Fortunately, a number of my classmates in the course that I'm taking play Pokemon GO as well. So, in a couple days' time, I should be able to accomplish that. Battle team leader 3 times. I could do that in one go, in one day, basically, fight a bunch of them. But I kind of like to space things out a little bit, so I might take things easy and just do 1 trainer battle or 1 team leader battle per day, simply because you only get 1 reward from a team leader battle per day, so that kind of makes sense to space it out. We're going to get 3 rare candies, 20 Ultra Balls, and 3,000 Stardust for accomplishing that. Very cool stuff. Alright, is there anything else to mention for the time being? I don't think. Nothing coming to the top of my head. Actually, no. Yes, right. So, it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. Tropical Depression Erin, I believe it is going to be hitting my area tomorrow, Thursday. And it's going to be interesting to see how things go. They're calling for up to 100 millimeters of rain, which, converting to, I think it's empirical. Is it empirical? Yes. That's going to be about 17 feet of rain. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know the actual conversion, but it's something like that. And I don't know how much I'll be able to get out and about to take care of some of this research. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done pretty quick. But again, worst case scenario, we're looking at, well, if I battle a team leader tomorrow, Thursday, and then battle Friday during the day, I could battle technically Saturday after midnight, Friday rolling into Saturday. I could have that done and ready to go for Saturday. Interesting. If I can get those 7 battles with other trainers done and those 5 raids, I'll be ready for this long weekend, Labor Day weekend, to try to finish up the 1,000-year slumber. So, without any further ado, I'm going to go rest up. Again, recovering from... Here's the thing. So, I recently sat down with my 2 nephews to watch Detective Pikachu. They hadn't seen it yet. So, we're sitting there. I'm the cool uncle. They're crawling all over me because I'm the best kind of an uncle. Near the end of the movie, one of them says to me, "I threw up twice last night. I'm sick." After being all over me. So I caught that. Boy, oh boy. Some of the things these kids survive these days, this had me down and out for like a couple of days. But I think I'm getting better. Anyway, all that rambling aside, we're going to get rolling into the step 5 of 7 of the 1,000-year research, 1,000-year slumber research, I should say, and seeing if we can get this accomplished in short order. So stay tuned as we jump on in to the research. Let's get the festivities kicked off right now. I just caught myself a Carvana. And for part of my research, my field research, I have to evolve 3 Carvana or Barboach. That is my 3rd one. That's going to be my stamp for the day and the research breakthrough box. Now, I didn't check. I think I checked the stats. We'll check it here together just to see. I don't think it's too amazing. It's a wild capture. Generally, I shouldn't say generally they're meh. Sometimes they're actually pretty good. This one is... well, max HP, not bad. 0 attack stat, though, so, I mean, that's not really what you want for a Sharpedo. Alright, first things first, we're going to claim our field research. Again, breakthrough box has been obtained. Thank you, Professor Willow. What do we find for... what is this one again? I think it's Clamperl, I believe, for evolving 3 of these water types. It is Clamperl indeed. So do I want to pin up? Nah, I think we're good. I actually do have... thanks to the Clamperl Research Day way back when, I did get 5 shinies, and my first 2 that I evolved, I did get a shiny, I think first one was the shiny Gorbis, and then I got the shiny Huntail. But either way, the first 2 that I did evolve up when I had enough candy were both the different evolutions for shiny, so I was lucky with that. Alright, we got that Clamperl being research. You should have some decent stats. Okay, not bad. But now, the big moment. Do we see a shiny legend? This is one of the last chances to get the shiny legends of the Hoenn region, I believe. Another Sinnoh Stone, very cool. I'll take it. And let's see what we get. Come on, what do you think? Shiny, I need a shiny Groudon or shiny Latios. I don't have those yet. But whatever it is, I'll be happy with it. I'll take for the candy. Get the graphs to lock into place here. Wait for it. If I should probably aim more to the open area. Regular Latios, okay. So we're at 301 Pokeballs. Let's see how many it takes to catch this thing. I'll jump back in just a moment. I think that was about 6 or 7, so not too bad. Ate a lot of my peanut berries, but oh well. Extra candy is always nice. Alright, so you can probably hear, oh, max defense. It is windy out here. The rain actually has not begun just yet. You can sort of see in the background here. The clouds are clouding over. But it was raining a bit this morning, not quite so much right now, but they're calling for, as I said, 100 millimeters of rain all day, and that's going to start pretty soon. So I'm going to head inside before I lose all my equipment to water damage. And we are back. It's been an intense couple of days of massive battling going on. We're currently sitting at beating a battling a team leader 3 times. I got 2 of those done. I'm going to do one for today. I have won against another trainer 7 times. That's a little bit confusing because I did a battle with some of my classmates. I lost one, but it still gave me a point. So I wonder if this is actually meant to say battle against another trainer 7 times, because I didn't win all 6 times thus far. But anyway, I gotta find one more person today to finish that and win 5 raids. I got 1 more to do, so I'm gonna be able to complete step 5 of the 1,000-year slumber today if I can find someone to battle against and a nice simple raid to tackle, and see what step number 6 is gonna be all about. Now, I do want to point out though, it's kind of weird, this whole step has been about battling team leaders, other trainers, raids, but it hasn't mentioned Team Rocket, and Team Rocket, of course, is here. You can see right here. We're going to do this battle in just a moment, but I'm going to show you a couple things that I have accomplished over the past couple days. I'm quite proud to say that after the first time I tried tackling a very powerful Onyx raid solo at one point and getting my clock cleaned, if that's the term, I did decide to try. Let's do another one. There was one at my local gym across the street from the old homestead. Level 3 Onyx, and I thought, well, it is clear skies right now, sunny weather. It was actually at nighttime, so moon weather, but clear skies meant grass type was powered up, so I thought, I'll give it a shot. I did manage to solo it. I was quite shocked, quite impressed, and quite happy. Now, in the interim, near the end of the water event, which has ended as of yesterday, 5 o'clock, I didn't get any shiny water types during the event, but I did happen to pick up little Zoe here, a nice 100% Illumise. As I said on my Instagram and Twitter, it's not the most impressive species perhaps, but it's still a 100% Pokemon. I will take that for sure. Alright, so you know what? Let's keep this battle train rolling. Let's see what Team Rocket has to do. If you get in our way, then you'll really be in our way. Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them? You stay out of our business. I don't even think so. The waters are treacherous. Now, if you don't know, they do give you a hint on what Pokemon type they're going to be using, or probably using. Sometimes they throw you off a little bit, but she says water. We're going to swipe over to Team Rocket. I find when you're fighting Team Rocket, what works best is choose resistances to the type they'd mention. So we're going to go with Kyogre, we've got Leviathan, our 100% Gyarados, and Palkia. Now, we might not be able to hit them for super effective back, because we have a lot of water charge moves, but at least we can withstand some damage. And we start off a little Poliwag. this shouldn't be too bad. I've mentioned before, I believe, how sometimes the Team Rocket battles, they feel like a little bit too much investment of, I guess, effort, healing items for quite a big amount, but little payoff. Oh, you got Body Slam, of course you do. I wanted to resist your water move, but a lot of times if I don't see anything that I want to get as a Shadow Pokemon in the first 2 species, if their third Pokemon is something that's a little bit too powerful, I just walk away. I've never seen the third Pokemon present itself as the rescue Pokemon, so I don't know if it's possible. If you have seen that though, if you fought 3 distinct species of Pokemon in a Team Rocket, I keep saying Team Rocket, Team Go Rocket battle, and you have gotten that third Pokemon to appear as the capture or the rescue, let me know in the comments, because I want to know if you are at least sometime able to get that. I've never had it happen, and I haven't heard of anyone else having it happen either. Hello, Poliwrath. Can we hit 1 Blizzard? No. Okay, so let's go. It's got Rock Smash, so Leviathan will be a good resistance for that. We have Waterfall as the fast move here. We only have Crunch, though, as our charge move. So hopefully we can pull something off with this. It does resist that. Now, what do you think of these swiping mechanics, too? I think I might have already mentioned this, but I do like it. Some people have said they don't. They prefer the tapping, but I figure if you're tapping the screen frantically to get your charge move charged up, I like something a little bit different to activate that charged move. So this is kind of cool. Some of them I'm still getting used to. The Psychic one I find is pretty fast, but Dark's not too bad. Just casually swipe your thumb around in a circle. Now, I don't really mind losing too many Pokemon in these battles. I like them to fight till the very end, simply because we want to get as much damage out there as possible. And as you'll see, thanks to all the Go Rocket battles and purifications I've done, I've got silver medals for both Hero and Purifier, which gives me +2 Premier Balls for each. So let's see what I got. I should have 7 to work with. 2 for beating the Grunt. We've got 1 for 1 remaining Pokemon. I've beat 180 Team Go Rockets. And there's my 7, okay. Now, can we see the Poliwhirl? I've never seen a Shadow Poliwhirl. It's always been the Poliwag. Come on. Let's see it. Just for once. We're on camera. Make it special. It's always the Poliwag. Again, I've never seen the third Pokemon appear as the Shadow Rescue encounter. But have you? I'd really like to know. Or I'd really like to hope that it's a thing that can't happen, because otherwise there's almost no point to having to fight that third Pokemon if you can't get it. Anyways, this should be a nice, simple capture, simple rescue. Not weather boosted, it is currently sunny out here today. And let's see what kind of stats you're working with. Not bad, that's almost going to max out in attack when we purify it. Alright, so before we maneuver onward, there's another rocket over there, but I gotta try to focus on some raids. We have a level 3, where is it? Happening in about, what's that, about a half hour. If it's another Onyx, I could do it. That Bagon is tempting too, but that's a little ways away. I don't think I can get there in 11 minutes. Anyways, a couple more things to mention before moving on with our adventures. 2 new news articles have popped up over the past couple of days. So first of all, let's mention this. Rayquaza's final raid hour for 2019 is on September 1st. So the legendary raid hour that they've been doing is going to happen on Sunday, September 1st, 2019, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. That is for Rayquaza. I'm sure they're going to still continue their weekly raid hours. Maybe? They say Rayquaza's final raid hour. They might still keep other things coming for additional raid hours throughout the rest of the year. But as we're getting to the winter months, I don't know, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But there's an increased chance of 5-star raids happening, and you could get the shiny Rayquaza if you haven't already gotten one. Now, this is a source of contention for a number of people in the Pokemon Go community. Now, first of all, anytime Pokemon Go posts anything, there's got to be some haters. There's got to be some complainers. You can't please everybody. This one, I kind of can understand why people might not be, super thrilled, super happy with it. Okay, so after having 2 months of research breakthrough rewards of Groudon, Kyogre, Latios, and Latios as our Pokemon given to us, possible shinies at that, we have Flower Crowned Eevee coming to research breakthroughs. So, from September 1st to November 1st, okay, that is the 2 months, right? I just saw him think, isn't that one? No, October, of course, Halloween month, how could I forget? We're going to get Eevee wearing flower crowns as the research breakthrough encounters. And of course, if you're lucky, you could get a shiny Eevee with the flower crown. So, people don't like that because it's not a legendary. And we've had legendaries for quite a while. Me, personally, I always look at anything like this as, you know, it's more than Pokemon Go needs to put into the game. It's a free game. You're not really paying for less quality, let's say, but I like anything they give, and I kind of enjoy the thought that we have a more relaxed approach, perhaps, or can have a more relaxed approach to the research breakthrough boxes for these next couple of months. Me, I'm the kind of person that likes to get my stamp every day. I want to get my research breakthroughs as much as I can, simply because that's just the way I prefer to play. But if anyone's not interested in Flower Crown Eevee, you've got a couple months of just, you know, relax on the research. You don't need to, you know, push yourself too hard to make sure you get that one stamp every day. Some people have been saying they're going to try to get their 6 stamps saved up, not do any more research until the next breakthrough thing comes in November 1st. So, however you want to play it, that's how you're going to do it. Just take it in stride, you know. 2 months of like a nice, easy Eevee Flower Crown reward. All right, all that being said, excuse me, you know what? Let's just keep rambling on here. Let's go to do our team leader battle. Now, what I do with the team leaders, I like to sort of push my Pokemon and see how far can we get with basically who we have available, and I'll go down the list a little bit. So we're going to weaken ourselves a bit. We're going to go with Giratina, and I only like to use one of each type. So we have a Shadow and Dragon, Ghost and Dragon. We have a Ground and Ice and an Electric right there. So let's see how well we do against team leader Spark. He's always leading off with his Jolteon. In the Ultra League, I believe we're in, he's going to have Luxray and Magnezone as well. So this will at least complete one of our research steps or research tasks for our step 5 of the 1,000-year slumber. What is your favorite charged move, by the way? Out of very curiosity, like not just like charged move, but the swiping aspect. Which one do you like the best? I kind of like. I like the water one. I don't know if we're going to get to see it with this battle. I didn't choose any water Pokemon, but it's kind of cool how you can so casually just like swipe your thumb up and down, catch the waves as they come down, basically. The Psychic one, as I've said, it's pretty fast. Like, you got to be swiping really quick around on your phone to get that all charged up. But I find some of them are kind of maybe easier than they intended. Like, what is it? Fire. It all spews up from the bottom middle of the screen, but if you keep your thumb right here and just keep going right close there, you're going to get all those fires. No, I'm not using my shield, because in this format, in Ultra Battles, the team leaders don't use their shields either, so I'm as good as a team leader. I don't need my shields. I just got my Shadow Sneaks against a Steel type. Fortunately, Steel type not resisting Ghost as of Gen 6, I believe that was. And boom. Okay, not a lot of damage, but we have another Shadow Sneak charged up. It does still resist Dragon Breath, however. Alright, Shadow Sneak away. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this fun? You know what's going to be really fun, exciting, sarcasmically speaking, is finding someone to battle against and deciding how do I approach them. Because here's another question for you folks out there. For all the Pokemon trainers that we've fought in all the games and all the generations, what is your favorite opening line that they've said? Because there's been a lot of writing. I kind of feel bad for some of the, you know, the dialogue writers in Pokemon games, because no one really pays much attention to what the NPCs have to say. It's like, oh, this guy has Pokemon. We're just here to beat him up, get experience, and get some money. Sometimes they have some really decent gems of wisdom, or just curiosities, I guess. Like, I think the one that always stands out most to me is, I don't know if he had a name. I think he was just in Gen 1 before they had names, but it was a youngster who says, you know, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. And then he attacks you. That's battle words, right? But one of the more confusing ones, but I like it because of how simplistic it is as of Gen 7, the most recent generation, there's a little boy on the beach pathway of Route 1 leading to Professor Kakui's lab, who when you see him, he greets you with, let's go, kneecaps! And then the battle starts. And he doesn't talk about kneecaps afterwards. And you know what? I also realize I do feel bad for the writers, because I believe every NPC has some sort of line of dialogue if they beat you. Or maybe that's only main important characters, but if every Pokemon trainer has a line of dialogue for their victory over you, how many of those lines of dialogue will any of us ever get to see? Think of, you know, say like youngster Joey with his Rattata. Does he have a line of dialogue if he wins? Because I've never seen it, because I've never let him beat me. Alright, anyway, we're going to maneuver onward, see if I can catch some stuff along the way, see if I can do that level 3 raid if the weather boost is in my favor, and try hunt down some more, maybe Team Rockets, but some more Pokemon trainers in the area to get that one last battle complete for our 1,000-year slumber special research. Well, right here at the old Fiddlehead statue, the level 3 egg has hatched into a Jinx, and sometimes level 3s worry me a little bit to try to solo, but with the weather bonus, we got the nice, clear blue skies, as you can see. Fire types are boosted, so I think my team can probably do some decent damage with that weather boost. So let's see if we can snag this Jinx for the last of the 5 raids we need for our special research. Yes, indeed, we have defeated the Jinx. Okay, not too bad. We still had 30 seconds, so decent. None of my Pokemon are actually maxed out to the highest level they can be just yet. So, like I say, it kind of worries me sometimes going to solo a higher level Pokemon, but we did the job. Alright, so we're going to go for the capture. Don't know, do I need to show this on screen? Probably not, but I might as well because I want to talk a little bit about something that I want your feedback on too, some what your opinion is of this. So, I think thus far, as far as shiny Pokemon go, the only ones that we can find in the wild that are evolved were Nidorina and Nidoqueen, I believe. I think there was a little bit of confusion about that back when shiny Nidorina female was added to the game. And I think it would make sense. For example, if shiny Smoochum is in the game, you can hatch them from eggs, but wouldn't it make sense if shiny Smoochum's in the game that shiny Jinx could be a thing? Don't you think that evolved Pokemon should be able to be found in the wild? I do, because I mean, in many years of playing Pokemon games for all the generations, I've found a number of evolved wild shiny Pokemon, so it'd be cool for the chance to find evolved shinies. What do you think about that? Anyway, we caught the Jinx pretty easily, I will say. Woo, not too bad at all. But all we really wanted that for was to complete that research. Now all I gotta do is go find myself one more trainer to go battle on the battlefield to complete that step. So let's see if we can go find someone very quickly. Alright, finally I have engaged in epic battle for my last of the trainer battles here in Pokemon GO. I'll show you some highlights here as I'm talking, because as we kind of enjoy the partly cloudy weather out here, hunting for some rock types, my friend Shorty MC is looking to get some of the, I believe it's the Meltan research done. We are going to claim some rewards. Now for the, what was that? The 7 trainer battles, 3,000 experience. For 5 raid battles, 3,000 experience. And we also get a Pokemon for the 3 team leader battles. And let's see what Pokemon is rewarded to us for this. Let's wait to see what pops up. Wait for the grass to lock in. Where is it at? Okay. We see a Kricketune. I think I know why it might be here. I'm not going to say anything just yet, but we're going to creep up on it, see if we can get the quick, easy capture. Expert handler. Excellent throw. Alright, can we get this catch quick and see what the 6th of 7 steps for the 1,000-year slumber is all about. Now, I wonder if it's going to be like they do sometimes, step 7 of 7, if it's going to be just experience bonus. I've said this before, but I would prefer step 7 to actually be stuff you gotta do to earn things, but I won't be upset about getting a quick Jirachi, I guess. Stats are okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and claim 3 rare candies for our completing of the step. We got 20 Ultra Balls and 3,000 Stardust. Not bad. It worked. I'm picking up some vibrations nearby. I think we're on the right track. Maybe the mythical Pokemon is close to awakening. Since what we're doing is working, let's keep it up. We need to pull out all the stops though, and the timing has to be just right. I'll hold things down here with Loudred while you keep focusing on encountering Steel and Psychic type Pokemon. If you can do that, I think it'll help the mythical Pokemon see that you're a worthy trainer. Yay! Alright, we have to get 5 snapshots of Psychic or Steel-type Pokemon, make 3 excellent curveball throws, okay, and visit Pokestops 7 days in a row. That means this video will be ending just short of getting Jirachi, because we have to do this for a week. Alright, so for the time being, I guess I can kind of pace myself with the snapshots. We have to wait a week to get this done. The excellent curveball throws, I'm going to try to get them done as soon as I can, because I love AR plus mode for just creeping up on a Pokemon, get that nice big catch circle, boom, excellent curveball. Alright, I guess that is all for right now. I'm going to sign off for the moment. I'll be back in a bit to give the official end of the video. But for now, let's just keep wandering around, get some excellent curveball throws. And so, thanks to the revelation that we have to wait a week to complete the 1,000-year slumber, we're going to call it a day for this episode. You know, it's been 1,000 years. I guess one more week isn't going to kill us. So I'm going to work on getting those snapshots. Not going to do a whole video for that, of course. Just follow my Twitter or Instagram or both, which are linked in the description if you want to see some of my photography skills. You know, technically, all I would need to do is open up the camera, choose a Psychic or Steel Pokemon, snap, 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 and that's done. I don't like doing that. I'm a little more creative, you know, so I want to see some cool locations that I can get some fitting snapshots of, let's call it, you know, situational appealing Pokemon, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, follow me on my other social media if you want to see some of those photos. I'm going to work on getting those excellent curveball throws as well. Just now going off of Tauros on the way down towards the old house here. And that's that. Plus I didn't mention, but we're going to get 10 silver pin-ups, 10 star pieces, nice, and 5,000 Stardust for completing that. I don't yet know what Step 7 is going to be. I'm seeing people are posting it on other, you know, social media, of course, but I'm avoiding that. I like to sort of learn things as I go and experience firsthand what all the game has waiting in store for me. So that is going to be a wrap for now. I'm probably going to come back and record leading up to the 1,000-year slumber completion, because remember, mark your calendars. Did I tap the screen? I did. Anyway, mark your calendars. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September is when the first of our Ultra bonuses are going to be starting to roll out here in Pokemon GO. That, of course, is going to be the Legendary Beast of Johto. We have Entei, Raikou, Suicune. Got it. They're going to start appearing in the raids for a week. The shinies are still in the game, so you have a chance to get the shinies if you didn't, like I did the first time they were here for the global challenges. And unknown Pokemon will be hatching from our 10-kilometer eggs. As you'll see, when I go to my incubators, I've got 6 super incubators saved up. I ain't touching them until we get some of those potential unknown eggs. Following that, well, what else is happening that week? I know we're getting double the incubator effectiveness, which is actually, with the super incubators, what's that going to be? 3.7, I think, to hatch 10-kilometer eggs. I'm hoping to get a lot of unknown. Also, in addition, 2 new shiny families are being added to the game starting on the 2nd. It's going to be the Sentret and Gligar families, so stay tuned. Not stay tuned. I might catch some, but stay alert for those in your area. Following that, we got a week of special gift eggs. I think the gift eggs, they've said, are going to last longer than just that. But starting on the 9th, I believe it is, of September, we're going to get regional Pokemon back in the eggs. Potential shiny regional Pokemon. Very cool. Also going to have the 4 Deoxys forms available in the standard level 5 raids. No EX raid necessary. And we're going to have shiny... so the shiny regionals. And what else do we get for that week? We can check out their blog. If I tap that, I'm going to leave the screen, so I can't record. But let me test my memory. Deoxys forms in the raids, the shiny regional eggs. That might be it. The 3rd week of September, though, is when Mewtwo comes back to the level 5 raids, with the shiny Mewtwo finally joining us in Pokemon GO. And right, Unova, Gen 5. How could I forget? We're going to get Wild Lillipup, Patrat in Pokemon GO. We're going to get the Plink family showing up in the game as well. Plink appearing as a raid battle boss, and possible shiny Lillipup and Patrat as well. There might be other Gen 5 Pokemon showing up also. They just haven't mentioned any shiny potentials for those just yet, but they did show, I believe, the 10-kilometer eggs hatching the starters of the Unova region. Pretty exciting stuff. So, all that being said, we have a lot to look forward to in the month of December. I'm going to see what I can do to record some footage of all of my Pokemon GO adventures leading into Gen 5, show you some of those updates, and starting next, I'm going to say, what's today, Saturday? It's going to be probably next weekend by the time I get the next video ready, because that's when I'm going to be able to complete the 1,000-year slumber special research, thanks to this visit Pokestop 7 days in a row nonsense. But that's what we got to do. So I guess that's going to wrap things up. Let me know down in the comments below, how are all of your Pokemon GO adventures progressing as far as shinies, legends, max Pokemon, research, Team GO Rocket, all this good stuff. How is Pokemon GO treating you lately? Are you enjoying it? Are you having struggles with Team Rocket like I am? I battled way too many other Rocket Grunts today, and I gotta revive a lot of Pokemon. But I'm rescuing so many Shadow Pokemon. It's so worth it. You know what I find interesting? I think I mentioned this before, but maybe not. Team Cypher has not been mentioned once in this whole Shadow Pokemon debacle. I feel bad for them. They pioneered Shadow Pokemoning, yet they don't even get so much as a passing comment. Team GO Rocket stole their technology. We all know it. Team GO Rocket knows it. Team Cypher knows it. And I guess they're just forgotten to time. But also, that reminds me, when Team GO Rocket did their big invasion of all the Pokestops that Sunday way back when, there was mention that they would be back stronger, and some higher ups in the organization would be appearing at some point. We have not seen Giovanni or potentially Jesse and James just yet. It'd be so cool to see all of them appear in Pokemon GO at some point. Who knows how that's going to be rolled out, but I have a feeling they'll be coming somewhat soon. Alright, but that's going to be a wrap for today. I want to say thank you folks for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to let me know by clicking the like button down below, and feel free to share it with your friends, see how their adventures in Pokemon GO are going as well, share my Eastern Canadian, somewhat limited area research and adventures for Pokemon GO, and yeah, if you want to follow me on other social media, as I said, links in the description to my Twitter and Instagram, where I post some of the smaller updates, little photo shoots here and there, the occasional evolution of a Pokemon that my thumb's in the way again, that I might not have full content for a video for here on YouTube. A lot of quick little small updates. But I'm rambling now, and I want to head inside because it's almost supper time. So I'm going to say again, folks, thank you for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.